Let you know. Let you know. Let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Milwaukee Bucks. At the small forward position, 6'4" number 20, A.K. Green. At guard, number 5, Gary Trent Jr. At the point guard position, at 6'3", number 13, Ryan Wallace. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 3, Miles Turner. Head forward, 6'11", number 34, the Green Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Your Milwaukee Bucks head coach is Doc Rivers. Once again, your Milwaukee Bucks.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Josh Giddey is out there with Jones. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the power forward position. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's Rollins. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Rollins got the first points up on the board here for the Bucks. Pass to Buzelis. Now, here's Okoro, headed by Green. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And here's Jones. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And again, Chicago turns it over. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. It's Trent on the wing, covered by Okoro.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey to end the run, and it comes off the front of the rim. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Green. Shooting 1.
Free throw drops for Green. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues that they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Jones. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Now, here's Okoro. Defense right on him. Pocket 6. Into the lane. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. From deep onto the Kumbo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Giannis has got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Look at the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Over Jones, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Back to Giddey. That one's off, still out of sync.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Buzelis sets a screen for Okoro. Can't connect from short range.
Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Giannis with it. Jones covering. Giannis passes to Rollins. Good on the three-point shot. Rollins got his third basket of the night right there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back over to you, Kevin.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game. With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
It's Trent on the wing, covered by Okoro. Trent gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Giddey finds Jones. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11.
Starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Jones, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Green outside. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 6. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Gary Trent is out there with Rollins, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 32 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against Miami, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
You have to appreciate Kevin Huerter's mindset on the floor. He always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Okoro's checked in for Jalen Smith. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Kobe White. Now, whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
And throw it down, big fella. Turner way above the rim.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Giddey, no one around him. The Bulls with another miss. Bucks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Trent outside. Here's Rollins. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Rollins got 10.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
13 feet away. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Yep, that one goes in there. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Giddey kicks to Okoro. Back to Giddey. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Herter. And the rejection by Giannis. Turner dishes to Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Giddey. Shot to stop the run. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Trent gets the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Chicago has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the middle, it's stolen by Green. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Defended by Giddey. That one falls. 8 points for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now here's Giddey. 26 points for him last game against the Utah Jazz.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And here's Green outside. Hands it from downtown. Green's got 11 points.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come natural within the flow of the offense.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's Giddey. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Here's Herter. Williams passes to Giddey. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And he gets the bucket.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And the Bulls with another miss. Milwaukee's gone along. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Giddey. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
About 7 seconds separating.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Jones against Rollins. Jones kicks to Williams. The rebound by the Bucks. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Fans, get ready for some high-end amazing stunts from your pocket light. Arena Entertainment.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Chicago Bulls.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey man, that's off the air.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Nuggets, no one can play a perfect game. So they'll have to do a few things to come close. Taking good shots, communicating well defensively, and outwork those guys across from you, Shaq.
Word.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Tre Jones, Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Okoro in at the three. Now here's Giannis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Antetokounmpo's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bucks. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you guys.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now the Bulls with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Count that one. Vucevic has got his first points in this one.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
At the elbow, it's Turner. And the layup's good off the glass. Turner's got 10 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Giddey, the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Giannis. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Right through the D for the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 27.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Giddey. Jones kicks to Okoro. Trent against Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Oh, good with the triple.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Giddey can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And Okoro pulls it down. Giddey against Trent. Bucks passing it around. Here's Rollins, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
There's the steal. To the paint, here's Green. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jones against Rollins. Jones the pass to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the third. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's blocked.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter, and it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
Looking to end his cold spell.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll there.
On the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. He brings it up for the Bulls. Okoro with it. He has yet to score. It's stolen by Green. Moving it up. And Turner with the slam.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Jones. Okoro wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Giannis outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
For Chicago, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Vucevic finds Jones. Vucevic a screen on Rollins. Back to Vucevic. Just 3 on the clock. No good on that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call
pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Milwaukee's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. They've got Gary Harris. Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Anthony, and it's Coffey in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's White, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. And it's White missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real risky there.
And Portis throws it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. White the pass to Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Now Anthony takes a three, trains the three-pointer.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Coffey. Shoots over Dosunmu. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. White wide open. He fires. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Coffey. Kuzma outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Buzelis is checked in for Dosunmu. Timeout called the Bucks.
Bucks call timeout. Fans, it's time to get loud. Welcome your forward court crew to the floor.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Portis trying to free himself. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Portis.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's White. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert
to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Williams. And Jones subbed in for Kobe White. Now here's Anthony. On the wing, Harris. Bucks passing it around. Over Giddey. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
It's stolen by Anthony. Portis finds Harris. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Pass to Okoro. Portis against Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, no luck. And it's the Bucks ball. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Here's Harris, and another basket for Milwaukee. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Outside, Jones. Pass to Okoro. Back to Jones. Here's Buzelis, and it's blocked.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off.
And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Kuzma's got 9 points here in the second half. Chicago's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Oh, my goodness. Man.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and
did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Jones dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. And stolen by Harris. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And Portis throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Giddey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Bobby Portis.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Anthony kicks to Antetokounmpo. Driving inside.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Jones against Anthony. Outside, Jones. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, what an impressive scoring performance for you tonight. What was the key?
No, I just want to thank my teammates because they're doing a great job finding me. And I'm just trying to, try to be as selfish, try to wait for my time to officiate.
Giving all the credit to his teammates. What a selfless guy. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Cole saying Fayetteville, they go, fact, he me like that, it make up for